Good, man. I'm really
Yeah,
good.
my Hulk posters back there.
Yeah, I saw those. That's the first thing I saw. That's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah, big Hulkamaniac.
Oh, thank you, man. You got some good ones up there.
Yep. Hey, since 1984, big Hulkamaniac.
Where you at?
Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Oh, good deal, man. Good deal.
Yeah. So what do you think? What's the legacy? Like, I have all these posters here. I love Hulkamania. I mean, I've been a Hulkamaniac. You got me into wrestling. What's the legacy of Hogan? Like, what do you think is the legacy of Hulk Hogan? To me, God of wrestling, the GOAT, the Babe Ruth. What is it to you?
Well, I think when all the smoke clears, it'll be, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, they'll just have to at least acknowledge and just say it. The only thing they can think of, because they won't remember what I did or what Jericho did or what The Rock did or anything. They'll say, oh, he was the greatest wrestler ever, like they do with Gorgeous George, or they just throw it out there. That's just the easiest one-liner to, describe something. So that's probably what it's going to end up at. That's not an ego thing. That's just from being on TV for so long. So many people know me, But that will probably be the legacy for the general public. But just, for me, man, it was just a great time. We changed the business. It helped a lot of people. And it was like, I probably did it too long because I crippled myself. But it was a lot of fun,
How you feeling now, though? Can you do one last match or no way?
No. I mean, in the last 10 years, I've had 23 surgeries.
Wow.
10 back surgeries, both hips, both knees. Forget it.
Let's say if you were healthy, though, who would you want to wrestle like out of the current crop?
If I'd have made the right decision on the first back surgery, I would have been healthy right now. Wow. But right now, I mean, I saw Lou Thez do it. I saw Vern Gagne do it. I saw a lot of these Bruno do it. A lot of these guys do it. I mean, if I was healthy, shoot, yeah, man, all day long.
Who would you want to wrestle?
The first one I'm trying to pick off would be Roman. Then I'd like to get the Brock, but good God, I'd be in a wheelchair by the time I get done with that.
You need that rematch from 2002 against Brock.
Well, I don't need no rematch with Brock. I'm good, man.
Who would you say is like your top, I don't know, 5 opponents of all time? Like if you had to think of guys back in your career.
Go with Andre, number one. Yep. Not number one, but 1 of 5. Macho Man, Piper, King Kong Bundy, and John Studd.
I actually used to be King Kong Bundy's manager towards the end of his life. So he loved you. Oh man, he credited you for.
What I always said about him is when I saw his face, and I just that's a good looking mother. That's a good looking man,
Yeah.
But that's a good looking man. King Kong Bundy was a good looking guy. A lot of people never saw that because of the shaved head and he was so big, but he was a good looking man, when he was younger. I didn't pay much attention to him when we both got old. But when he first started wrestling, it was like Austin Idol. When Austin Idol was huge as Mike McCord. I don't know if you know who he is or not.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time, yeah.
He had that same face, just so huge as, Mike McCord that you couldn't tell he was a good looking guy. But that's how Bundy was. And he was always nice to me. He was just heavy handed as hell.
Oh yeah, stiff with you?
Not with me, with everybody.
Yeah, he did credit you with getting him the main event at WrestleMania 2 and being a huge part of his career.
No, that WrestleMania 2 was a good one, man, because that was a weird deal to have that thing in 3 different locations.
Yes. Yep.
And to wrestle him in that blue cage, to have him in that little storyline. If everything went awry and screwed it. If everything fell off into the ocean in New York and Chicago, we'd have still held our own. We'd have been okay. So.
Yep.
That was good. Brother, we love you.